One of the greatest challenges as we age is the loss of muscle strength, particularly in our legs. This can make everyday activities, such as walking, standing, or climbing stairs, more difficult. In fact, studies show that 1 in 4 people over the age of 65 falls each year. Falling is the leading cause of injury among older adults. However, the good news is that you can fight back. There is one essential vitamin that plays a key role in helping your legs stay strong, stable, and flexible even into your 90s. If your body isn't getting enough of this vitamin, your muscles will weaken faster. But by ensuring that you get an adequate amount, you can maintain your mobility and independence for many years to come. So, what is this important vitamin? If you often feel fatigued, weak, or experience joint problems, you might be deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient that helps keep your legs healthy. When people think of vitamin D, they usually think about bone health. However, vitamin D is just as important for muscle strength and mobility. Research has shown that a deficiency in vitamin D can lead to muscle weakness, imbalance, and an increased risk of falling, a serious danger for older adults. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society found that older adults who took vitamin D supplements had a 23% lower risk of falling compared to those who didn't. Another study, published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, found that low levels of vitamin D were associated with weaker leg muscles and slower walking speeds in older adults. Without enough vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb calcium, which leads to weakened bones and muscles over time. This accelerates the process of muscle mass loss due to aging, which affects nearly 50% of people over 80 years old. Simply put, vitamin D is essential for maintaining strong legs, preventing falls, and keeping your body flexible as you age. Vitamin C. D deficiency is a common issue, especially among older adults. Here are some key statistics. More than 60% of older adults have insufficient levels of vitamin D, according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. Older adults with low vitamin D levels are twice as likely to fall and fracture their bones. Women over 65 who supplement with vitamin D have a 22% lower risk of hip fractures due to aging, which reduces the body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. To ensure that your body receives enough of this important vitamin, older adults should take steps to supplement their vitamin D levels. If you feel tired, weak, or have joint issues, it may be due to a vitamin D deficiency. Here are some common signs that you may be lacking in vitamin D. Weak muscles. One of the most noticeable symptoms of vitamin D deficiency is weak muscles. If you frequently feel your legs are weak or shaky, especially when standing up or walking, it could be due to a lack of vitamin D bone pain. Another important symptom is aching bones, particularly in the legs, joints, or lower back. Vitamin D plays a critical role in helping the body absorb calcium. Without enough vitamin D, your bones may become weak, painful, and more prone to osteoporosis. Slow healing wounds. If you notice that your wounds heal more slowly than usual, this could be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. This vitamin is essential for tissue repair, and without it, your body may struggle to recover from injuries and be more susceptible to infections, cramps, and muscle spasms. If you frequently experience muscle cramps or spasms, especially at night, it could be a sign that you're not getting enough vitamin D. This vitamin helps regulate muscle contraction, so a deficiency can lead to frequent cramps that affect your sleep and daily mobility. How to effectively supplement vitamin D. If you notice any of these symptoms, it's important to consult with your doctor. A simple blood test can determine your vitamin D levels, and if necessary, your doctor may recommend increasing sun exposure, changing your diet, or taking a vitamin D supplement to achieve optimal levels. Here are 3 effective ways to increase your vitamin D intake. Sun exposure. Your body can naturally produce vitamin D when your skin is exposed to sunlight. However, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D, increasing the risk of deficiency. To boost your vitamin D from sunlight, spend 20 to 30 minutes outdoors at least 3 to 4 times a week. Experts recommend the best times for sun exposure are between 9 and 10 a.m. or 3 and 4 p.m., when UVB rays can more directly penetrate the atmosphere, offering the best conditions for vitamin D production. Eat vitamin D-rich foods. While food alone can't provide all the vitamin D your body needs, adding vitamin D-rich foods to your diet can help improve your levels. Some good sources of vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. Eggs. One egg yolk contains about 40 IU of vitamin D. Dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese, and mushrooms, which are the only plant-based food that can produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. For those following a vegetarian or vegan diet, mushrooms can be especially helpful. Older adults often require supplements to meet their daily needs, as it's challenging to get enough vitamin D from food alone. Take a vitamin D supplement. For older adults, taking a vitamin D supplement is often the most reliable way to maintain optimal levels of this vitamin, especially if sun exposure and diet don't provide enough. The recommended daily intake varies by age. For people aged 50 to 70, 600 IU per day is recommended. For those over 70, 800 to 2,000 IU per day is recommended. The best type of vitamin D supplement is vitamin D3, as it's more effective and better absorbed by the body compared to vitamin D2. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, it's best to take your supplement with a meal that contains healthy fats to help with absorption. Combine vitamin D with magnesium. Did you know that magnesium is crucial for activating vitamin D in your body? Without enough magnesium, your body can't effectively absorb or use vitamin D, even if you get it from sunlight, food, or supplements. To support the activation of vitamin D, add magnesium-rich foods to your diet, such as leafy greens, spinach, kale, nuts, seeds, whole grains, brown rice, oatmeal, and legumes. If you have trouble getting enough magnesium from food, you might consider taking a magnesium supplement. Combining magnesium with vitamin D can enhance absorption and help maintain healthy muscles, bones, and mobility. How long before you see results? If you start with low vitamin D levels, it may take some time for your body to recover and show significant improvement. Here's what you can expect. 2 weeks. Reduced muscle cramps and improved energy levels. 1 month. Stronger legs and better balance. 3 months. Increased bone density and reduced risk of falls. Studies have shown that older adults who take vitamin D supplements for 3 to 6 months experience a 31% reduction in fall risk, a 35% improvement in muscle strength, and a 40% reduction in the risk of bone fractures. The most important thing is to consistently take vitamin D to protect the health of your legs and maintain long-term mobility. Act today to safeguard your health. Spend 20 to 30 minutes in the sun each week. Eat vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and dairy. Take high-quality vitamin D3 supplements, 800-2,000 IU per day, and pair it with magnesium for better absorption. Be sure to check your vitamin D levels regularly to ensure you're getting enough. Are you getting enough vitamin D? Feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you to everyone for watching today's video. We hope the information shared helps you. Take better care of your health. Wishing you good health, happiness, and a peaceful, fulfilling life.